Hey guys, what's happening? I am Saturday and I'm working, so if I'm gonna get any videos out, y'all are gonna have to go with me while I'm working. So I will try to bypass the company name on the truck. But that's my rig, a little 550, Ford 550, and pulling a little trailer there. It's got the tilt deck on it, makes it nice. So we got a bunch of, it snowed obviously, and I've got a ton of little skid loaders that I got to get picked up today and dropped back off to the job sites. We do a lot of snow removal, so we use skid loaders for that. And I got to get them back for Monday morning, so let's go. Alright, well, we got our first one loaded up. I am not going to be showing you guys me loading or the equipment because I am not trying to hear you guys complaining or talking crap about how I hooked it up, or you didn't use this correct chain, or that's not the right mounting point. Shut up, okay? I'm getting it across town. DOT sees me. I should be good. But I don't need all the little riffraff in the comment section telling me, well, you didn't do it right. So I got a Cat 289 on the back now, and I've actually got a job right over here at the zoo that it actually came from. This is all snow stuff, but this one is actually too big for what they need. Over there, so I'm taking it clear on the other side of town, which is fine because I get paid by the hour and I'm cool with that. So, but I do have quite a large list of it's all going to be skid loaders today. I do haul like some small rollers and up to a 305 excavator. Anything small, I'll haul pipe, I'll haul structures, concrete structures. It doesn't matter. I mean, all kinds of stuff that I can and do haul on a regular basis. I got out of a dump truck because it was boring to me. I've been driving trucks for, I don't know, probably, God, I can't even think, 10, 15, I don't know. Been driving trucks for a long time. Dump trucks on and off for the last 10 years, and I'm just bored with it, and I feel like I kind of need something different to do, and this gives me that. I'm not stuck on a job site all day long. And I really appreciate that. I'm out and about. I'm moving around the city, even outside the city on some of our jobs that we've got. So I do appreciate that. Plus, gives me a chance to get in and out, burn a few calories, keep my body moving. My back was just on fire. I mean, dump truck driving is brutal. I don't care what y'all say, especially you long haul truckers. God bless you, God bless what you do. But man, that dump truck life ain't no joke, because you're stuck in the seat. I know you are too. But I mean, it's just, we're not on the road all the time, so we're off-road quite a bit. Job sites, it's bouncy. They are not as nice riding as the semi trucks. So if you see somebody in a dump truck, say a little prayer for them, for their back, because man, my back was just really it was really starting to take its toll. And some days you're in there for 10, 12, 13 hours in a day, and sometimes even longer. And if you're sitting and you're not able to, I mean, there's days that you're humping, man. You don't have time. You barely have to you barely have time to get out and take a piss, and that's just the truth. And then there's other days when you're just sitting around twiddling your thumbs, and you know, that's boring beyond belief. People be like, "Oh, that's not bad." Yeah, there's only so much Facebooking or Twittering you can do. I know there's some people that can definitely do a lot more, but I don't like being stuck in one spot just looking at my phone all day long. That is not fun whatsoever. This truck here that I'm driving, it's a little, don't get me wrong, this thing rides a lot better than a dump truck. It is a small dump truck, so it's a 550. It's got an electric dump bed on it, and I will use it on some of these jobs that, you know, if they just got a small load or whatever, you know, I can fit a few yards back there, and it's, you know, you don't want to use it all day long as a dump truck, but it's okay. It's nice because I have the ability to do a lot of different things with it. You know, with the trailer, I'm generally just moving equipment, moving things here and there that the lowboy can't get. And what a lowboy is a big semi truck with a big trailer on it that hauls the big equipment. We got a guy that does that, and he can have it, because this thing's a pain in the butt enough to get around. And after being on the road, and I've driven flatbed, I've driven box, ain't nobody trying to drive a lowboy through town. Not all day, because I'm cool with that. So I like my little trailer. I don't know how long it is, probably 28 foot, something like that. I don't know what the hell it is, but I can fit everything that I need it to, weight wise and length wise, on there. So it's cool. And like I said, it breaks up the monotony of driving a dump truck all day long. So yeah, it's pretty decent gig. I'm glad that I'm doing it. I have been doing the comfortable thing, and not necessarily physically comfortable, but you know, it's comfortable. We can get ourselves into ruts where we're afraid to try something new. We get ourselves into a mode where we're like, yeah, I don't want to try anything different, because then that would create uncertainty. You just never know what's gonna happen. This job's actually been working out pretty well. I've been staying fairly busy through the winter. It's about ready to start popping off. So if you do like this kind of content, I don't know, this is just going to be kind of a dumb video, I guess. I might try to bust a couple of them out, different subjects, but this one really is just about try to get out of your comfort zone, I suppose. And that's exactly what I've done, because I have just been driving dump truck for so long, and it's very comfortable. I can do it. I do it well. Got no issues with it, but it just makes for long days. My days go pretty quick because I'm always kind of rushing to get someplace. So hey man, this guy needs this equipment, you know, so I'm like boom 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 boom, trying to be as efficient and quick as I can, being safe, and you know, get the guys their equipment. The guys out there running the jobs, they're the ones that are generating the income for the company, and I'm just here to facilitate them, I guess. And you know, it's a team effort. If I don't show up to work, there's problems, because then you got a whole crew sitting around with no equipment, and if you got a crew with no equipment, you're paying a bunch of people to do nothing. So, and if the crew doesn't show up, I don't have any equipment to haul. So, you know, it's a two-way street, and so everybody's important. Let me tell you something real quick before this video ends, and we'll start a new one and talk about something different. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care what you do for a living. I don't care what your occupation is. If somebody is paying you money to do it, it's an important job. Now you could say, hey man, the fry guy at McDonald's or whatever is low on the totem pole. No, he's not. Who doesn't like McDonald's fries? And we've all been there. We've all been to fast food restaurants. We've all been to places where they're short-staffed and you're sitting in line forever, or you just can't get something. And we all work together. You know, there are no insignificant jobs. If there were, then somebody wouldn't be paying you to do it. So I don't care what you're doing. Be happy with what you're doing. If you're not happy with what you're doing, find a way to either to make yourself happy or find something else. And this goes for young people as well as old. Don't always go for what pays the best. Don't always go for the big money positions, because once it gets to a point where you hate your job and you're making so much money that you can't make a lateral move to something else, that's rough, man, because then you've gone after the money, and God knows money is important. We need it. But how much do you need? Is your happiness worth it? Is your lack of happiness worth it? Are we supposed to enjoy our work, or are we supposed to just dread it? I've always felt like, man, I can't tell you the last time that I dreaded going into work. I never really want to go in, but I never dread it, what I'm doing now. So that's always how I have looked at it. If you can't stand what you're doing, do something else. And I don't care how old you are, whatever. If you know, you only get so many hours in a day, right? And so if you're spending a good portion of your day, which is a majority, if you're spending 8 to 10 to 12 hours a day doing a job, and you're sleeping 6 or 8 hours, that job is taking up a majority of your day, not counting sleep. And if you're spending a majority of your day doing something that you just despise, is it worth it? Are you enjoying your weekend? Because when Sunday comes and now you're dreading Monday. I don't necessarily dread coming into work on Monday. I don't particularly want to do it. I would like to be retired, rich, just win the lottery, but I don't play the lottery. But try to find something that you can do, because there are no insignificant jobs. And if you can find something that will be enjoyable, then go for it. And if people talk bad about whatever life choice you've made on jobs or anything, screw them. You have one life to live, and that's it. We don't get second chances. We don't get a do-over. You get one life. So you have a set amount of time that God has given you. And when your time's up, your time's up, So do you want to spend it miserable? Or do you want to halfway enjoy it and be able to crack a smile while you're at work and enjoy it and be happy? I much prefer to be home, don't get me wrong. I'd much prefer to go do fun things, but if I have to do work, which unfortunately I have to, I'm cool with doing what I do, because and believe me, I haven't been doing this job I've been doing it, I don't know, 3 or 4 months now probably, and I am way more efficient at it now than what I was before, and the longer I do it, the more efficient I will be, and I'll learn some shortcuts, and I'm already learning some ways to be more efficient, and because, you know, I don't want to screw the company out of money. I'm just not like that. But and if I'm efficient and I'm doing good work, then I am more valuable to the company. And, you know, it's just, if people had that kind of mentality, love what you do. If you're crying about having to go to work, then you're not doing the right thing. We all got to work. So these people going around on social media going, I'm 45 and I don't want to work, I'm just going to have fun. Well, if we all just had fun, nobody would eat. You know what I mean? We wouldn't have electricity. We wouldn't have all the fun things for you to do. Anything that you can do, I mean, unless you want to go live out in the wilderness or be completely off the grid, but I'll tell you, these people that are living off the grid are spending some big bucks, and they got to use technology that is built by somebody that is, and I mean, unless you're living in a teepee somewhere and you're cooking out by a fire and you're hunting elk or deer or whatever it is that people eat in teepees, you're dependent on other people. So we all gotta work, and theoretically it'd be nice if everybody was working and doing a good job and taking pride in what they do. And one last thing, I don't care if you're the fry guy, fill the freaking fries, okay? Do a good job. Don't make me go, oh, you're the fry guy and you couldn't even give me enough fries. Those shits are getting expensive, man. I don't know when's the last time you bought I don't know why I'm on a fry kick today, but I seem to be. But man, they're not cheap. So we're paying good money, so give me all the freaking fries and present them in a way that shows me that you take pride in what you do. If you take pride in what you do, it'll show. And it'll show to you, it'll show. I mean, look, I want to take pride in what I do because it's a reflection on me to everybody, to myself, because I know that I'm doing a good job and I know that I'm doing right, and it's a reflection on me to the company. So hopefully the company realizes that and, you know, reciprocates with a nice healthy raise. And you know, because the better I am at my job, the more efficient the whole thing is. So I appreciate you guys watching. If you like this, I'm hoping that the audio's okay. I got the mic on, and I'm actually almost to my spot. So I don't know how long this video's going, but might be a little bit long, but it's okay. I'm rambling, and it's a video, and I think something that people need to hear. So y'all have a good one. I'll probably be back here in 20 minutes with another video, but it'll be a little while longer for you. So, peace.